How are your New Year's resolutions going? If you're like half of the world, you probably came up with some sort of goal or goals at the start of the year trying to make a significant change in your life. And if you're like most people, you may have probably given up on those goals or decided, I don't have the willpower to make this change. Now, looking into scripture, I feel that I've discovered the key to coming up with goals that actually have the strength of God behind them. 2 Chronicles 16 verse 9 says, "For the eyes of the Lord roam throughout the earth to show himself strong for those who are wholeheartedly devoted to him." When I read that verse, I imagine God in heaven. He has this massive world map in front of him, and as he is scanning to and fro across that world map, a red dot appears in a certain area of the world. That is somebody who is wholeheartedly devoted to God, and God sends his strength there. How do we become that red dot? We do that through consecration. Basically setting ourselves apart for God and his purposes. And I have three things that we ought to filter all our goals through so that we may be consecrated, not just with ourselves, but also our goals and our visions and aspirations in life. This is inspired by something my church declares every single Sunday as our purpose statement. We say that we are a church for the glory of Christ, the beauty of the bride, and the good of the city. First, does that goal glorify Christ? This question gives us two things. First is the permission to dream big, because Christ's glory is inexhaustible. We can keep doing things that give him glory and still he is worthy of even more. But the second thing is that it orients us in the right direction. We're not just thinking about ourselves and our own glory, but we are thinking about the glory of the one that put us on this earth in the first place. The second question is that goal for the beauty of the bride? The beauty in that phrase refers to the growth and maturity, and the bride refers to the church, which the New Testament is full of language referring to the church as the bride of Christ. And so we ask ourselves, is what we're doing for the beauty of the bride, is it making us to be more like Christ? Are we more sanctified when we pursue this goal? Or is it just out of selfish ambition? Is it also something that builds God's kingdom and not just our own? The third question is it for the good of the city? And I don't mean that every single goal you have should have some sort of community outreach that serves the specific city that you're in, although that is a good goal. What I mean by this question in our specific context is, does it affect the people around you? Is it making you a better husband to your wife, or a better father to your children, a better son to your parents? You have to consider that whatever goal you have has an impact on the people around you. And so again, I encourage you, make consecrated goals that are set apart for God and his purposes. And I tell you, you want God's strength? Show yourself wholly devoted to him.